Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show us how to make this short gown, a short dress, as I normally does. This is the side dart folding. You're folding towards your bust point. Folding towards your bust point. Since it's not going to be a breast part, then it's going to be a cut together. So just slant your shoulder. It's not going to have this half cut joining. So this is the bust point. Then this is the under bust. The bust point is 9.5 inches. That's from the shoulder. Then this is the half length. From my under bust to the half length is 3 inches. So the hip line is 24 from the shoulder. At times it can be 25 or 26 depending on how tall the person is. So this is the full length. That's not actually the full length. It's going to have gathers at the down part, but this is where I want the fitted part to stop. That's 32 inches. So after getting these 4 lines, you start taking your measurement, shoulder divided by 2. Then on that point, you mark your 7 inches for the armhole. Your bust measurement divided by 4. The under bust measurement divided by 4. The same thing on the waistline. This one is 30. The same thing here, divided by 4. Then the hip measurement, 38 inches, divided by 4, you mark. So whatever you have here, you are going to minus 6 on the hip measurement. Then you mark it on the knee part. So this is 32 inches. So you connect it and you now decide to add your desired sewing allowance. So you can add 2 or 2.5 or even 3 inches. So in this case, I'm going to add about 3 inches, because I'm going to take the dart. I'm going to make the dart very big, so that it's not going to affect my measurement. So even after taking the dart, I will still have enough allowance, so I'm making it 3 inches. Just like I said, it can be 2, it can be 2.5 inches. So this is it after cutting out. The neck 3.5 and also 3.5 here. So that's that about the front for now. So you are going to place the front on the remaining fabric to cut out the back. So cutting the back now, you're just going to add on this hip part, you're going to add about 2.5 inches. You had 2.5 inches, then here 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, yeah. So because of the board space at the back, that's why I made that part 2.5 inches, so that we're able to create a little space for the board. So after that, you are going to trim out. You follow the shoulder measurement, cut out the armhole, you trim out the same shape here too. So the back neck can be as deep as the front one, or you make it a little bit higher, but here I'm making it equal. So this is the zip allowance at the back. I'm trimming it out. This is because of the butts. Then you have your allowance. So all you need to do now is we are going to cut out the lining. We're going to cut out the lining here. So you're going to, after cutting the lining, you're going to turn the neck. Then you turn the side if you want, or you just tack down with it. You're not turning the down in this case. Just turn the neck with the lining. Then you turn the back there, the zip side. Then you tack this other side. So I'll do the turning now. So this is it. I've already used the lining to turn the clothes. So now I'm going to mark on where we are going to put the dart. You know, this side that I've already folded the part where we'll insert the dart while cutting it. So the front dart now, you use your boss span to determine where you put the dart. So after folding into 2, the boss span is 9 inches. So divided by 2 is 4.5. It's 4.5. So as you can see, you can just use your iron to fold for easy marking, so that you know where exactly to sew. So after using iron to fold, I already add the lines where I'll follow. So I'm going to get my half length, which is 16. So now this down part, you can just sew it down like 5 inches, or another easiest way to do it, this upper part now, then 6 inches, just sew it to your bust point. Then this down part, you can decide to just sew it down all through. I think some people prefer it that way. Just sew it down instead of creating unnecessary bumps at the front part. So this is the side dart. You're going to fold about 1.5 inch, then you sew it up to 6 inches. That is to your bust point. Then the back, you're also going to do the same thing. Just mark out your zip allowance. The more you deepen the front and the back dart, the more it will bring out the shape of the cloth, and the fitting will come out more. So after placing this front on the back, you just use that one to trace, to mark out the zip allowance. Then now you're going to take your dart again, 4.5 inches. You do the same thing on both sides. You use your iron to fold so that you know where you're sewing. You use your iron to fold so that you know you're sewing. So you measure from the shoulder also to get the half length, which is 16. So in this part you are going to sew it, mark like 5 inches from the upper part, then you sew it to that part. You take your dart to that part, then here 6 inches. 6 inches. So the more you deepen it at the waist part, that is more the shape, that is the way the shape will come out. So when you're taking the dart, when you get to that half part, you deepen it like 1 inch. So this is it. I've already taken the darts. You can see that's pop up already, looking like a breast cord. So if you know how to take that very well, at times you don't even really need to do a breast cord in every fitted dress you make, and it's going to come out very perfectly. So just take your shoulder, your bust, under bust, waist, and the hip and the down measurement. Then you join it. So this is it. I've already joined it. And I've already ironed it. So what we'll do now is the down part is going to have gathers, a double layer gathers. So the length of the dress is supposed to be 40 inches, then the fitted part was 32 inches. So now we need 8 inches to complete the measurement. We need 8 inches to complete the measurement. So depending on how full you want it, you can decide to make use of 3 yards. Just get your desired length. Now we are going to cut out 9 inches. You fold 1 inch, then you attach the remaining 8 inches to the fitted dress. So if you want it very full, you can decide to use about 3 or 2.5 inches. So in this case, I'm using about 3 inches. So look at this. I've already cut out there. I'm going to join this one to make it very long. The fabric is 1.5 inch, so doubling it will make it 3 yards. So you run the gathers, so and make it very fine. If you like, you can do pleating, depending on the one you want. So you're going to join one on this part. Then this other one, you join it at the top of that one, but it's not going to be on a straight line. It will slant a little bit. Again, to slant it a little bit. So this other side now can be about 4 inches. Then this other side can be about 8 inches. It can be about 8 inches, so that it will not be straight. Just slant it a little bit to make it look a bit fancy. So this is it. I've already run the gathers. I've attached it. So now you're going to fold the dress into 2. I've made mention of this thing before. It's always very nice to take your final measurement at the back, so that you'll be able to avoid unnecessary bumps. So take your bust measurement, your under bust, your waist, and your hip, even the knee measurement. So it's going to give you one kind of coffee shape. It's really going to be nice. The coffee is really going to be nice. So by the time you put it on, it's going to be fitted on you. So this is the dress. As you can see, we're almost done with it. So all I need to do now is just cut the sleeve has just a simple basic sleeves. Simple basic sleeves. So you know how we'll do it. Just this is for folding. It's for folding allowance. You know how we'll do it. You take 5 inches. You dip in 5 inches from here. Then you're going to cuff off to that place. Take your bicep measurement. Biceps is 12, which is 6. Then this is the armhole circumference, and the round sleeve is 5.5. So just join this, then you attach to, just join it, then you attach to the armhole. That's the main body. Then the dress is ready. All you need to do now is just fix your zip and you put it on, then the beautiful dress is ready. Thank you very much, guys. See you next time.